Ayurveda incorporates the Shat Darshan, the sixth system of Indian philosophy, that is Sankhya, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Mimamsa, Yoga, and Vedanta. Among the six darshanas, three of the systems, that is Sankhya, Nyaya, and Vaisheshika, predominantly deals with material world. These three philosophies tries to explain everyday experience on the level of physical. So, knowledge about physical creation was most important to them. The other three, that is Mimamsa, Yoga, and Vedanta, observe inner reality as an attempt to understand outer reality. They are more concerned with pure philosophy rather than physical interaction of things. Shat means six, darshan means to see, that is, it implies inner vision as well as outer vision. So these six systems represents six visions of life. Darshan is direct perception, which is love of truth. Philosophy comes from darshan. These are the six philosophies that Ayurveda accepts for the healing of mankind. Next, coming to the Nyaya system of philosophy or the Nyaya Darshan. Nyaya system of philosophy was established by sage Gautama. He was also known as Akshapata, so this system sometimes is also referred to as Akshapata system. Nyaya philosophy is primarily concerned with the conditions of correct knowledge and the means of receiving the knowledge. Nyaya is predominantly based on reasoning and logic and therefore is known as Nyaya Vidya or Tarka Shastra, that is the science of logic and reasoning. This philosophy attempts to describe valid knowledge from invalid knowledge. Next, the question arises, why should we learn all these darshanas? All the Shat Darshanas or the six systems leads to evolutionary fulfillment and self-realization. What these philosophies are fundamentally trying to do is to alleviate pain and suffering. These aim to describe the nature of external world and its relationship to the individual to go beyond the world of appearance to ultimate reality and to describe the goal of life and the means for attaining this goal, that is to achieve salvation. So in this attempt, six philosophies is divided into two major categories as study of unmanifested reality and study of manifested reality. In Nyaya Darshan, both these are divided into 16 major divisions known as Padarthas or Shodasha Padarthas. So why to study Nyaya Darshan? Mainly it is to know the truth, to eliminate the error, expose the frauds, and next coming to the 16 divisions or Padarthas. We can also say it as Shodasha Padarthas of studying reality. The first among Shodasha Padartha is Pramana, that is, four sources of knowledge. Knowledge means Prama. And the four sources of knowledge are first one Pratyaksha, that is perception, Anumana, that is inference, Upamana, that is comparison, and Shabda, that is testimony. Second among Shodasha Padartha is Prameya, that is 12 objects of knowledge. That is, whatever is comprehended or cognized by buddhi or intellect is categorized into 12 objects of cognitions known as prameyas. Among that, first is Atma, that is the self or soul. Soul is the ultimate decider of quality and quantity of knowledge gained. The past karma, present life experience, etc., that is stored in the soul affects the quality and amount of knowledge gained. Next, the second one is Sharira, that is the body, the abode of the experience of pain and pleasure, that is the seat of all organic activities. Next is Indriya or the senses, that is that which contact external objects and transmit the experiences to mind is called as Indriyas. Next is Artha, that is object of senses. Next is Buddhi, that is cognition. Next, Manas, the mind, the internal sense that is concerned with perception of pleasure, pain, and all other internal experiences. And next is Pravritti, that is activity, that is vocal, mental, and physical. And next is psychological defects that includes raga, that is attachment, dvesha, hatred, infatuation or delusion, moha. Next is pritya bhava, that is rebirth or life after death. Next is phala, that is fruits or results of actions experienced as pain or pleasure. And next is dukkha, that is suffering, the bitter or undecided experience of mind. Next is apavarga, that is liberation or complete cessation of all sufferings without any possibility of its reappearance. So now we have seen the second among the Shodasha Padarthas, that is Prameya and its subdivisions. Now back to the Shodasha Padarthas, and the third one is Samshaya or the doubt. Next is Prayojana, that is aim. Drishtanda, that is example. Siddhanta, that is doctrine or the accepted truth. Next is Avayavas or methods or constituents of inference. And the next is Tarka, that is hypothetical argument or conclusion or nirnaya. Next is discussion or vada. Jalpa or discussions to prove dominance. Vidanta or criticism. Hetwabhasa or fallacy. Fallacy means a mistaken belief. Next is chala, that is the unfair reply. Jati means generality based on a false analogy or futility. Next is Nigraha Sthana. It means discussions in support of success.